So I don't know if you can hear me, it's really windy. It's quite good, I'm out on the peninsula, but there's nobody about, so I've pretty much got the place to myself, which from a landscape photography point of view is perfect. My Z9 is about there. Currently shooting a time-lapse video, so I'm multitasking, which is pretty good. This is Morte, and I've been down here so many times, but today it's not raining. It's in June, so it's quite humidish. I've got this jacket on because there's a bit of a wind chill. I am really up for this. I cannot wait. What about you guys? Do you get that? Do you get that urge to get back out and start shooting if you've not picked your camera up for a while? Ah, it's great to be out. I love it. Windy, windy, windy. No wind. It's insane. Right, okay, so I've just been shooting a time-lapse video over there, 15 minutes. Fortunately, it was near the end, but I was watching this guy and his dog running. There's a lot of joggers out here. It's a great place to come jogging and going hiking. I saw him run along the path, and then suddenly I saw him look up towards me. I thought, oh no, he's going to come up here. He ran straight past the camera, didn't he? So I've not checked the footage yet, but it'll be right at the end. I'm actually out on the peninsula. There's a few locations which I'm going to show you down here where you can shoot. Today, very overcast. However, there is breakages. Is that a word? Breakages? Is that a word? The cloud's broken. It's breaking in areas. So I'm just going to flip you around so you can have a look. So you can see here, you've got a couple of different shades of grey. That's where the clouds are breaking up. So I thought to start off with, I'm just going to shoot some time-lapse video because the clouds are drifting really nicely. And I normally use this opportunity, to be honest, to find some good compositions to shoot landscape shots. Let's talk about the camera I'm using. This is a Nikon Z9. I've picked this for two reasons. I could have brought the Z7 II, which has got the same sort of sensor, so I'm getting the same sort of image, but it's windy. But I wanted to make sure that my shots, my tripod, etc. was as sturdy as possible. So if I can put a brick on top of my tripod, I'm going to do it, and that's what I'm doing with this Z9. This bit here is the peninsula. I'm basically staying actually over the ridge there in Morte. We've got a beach along here, which is where we will go at sunrise, sunset. We're hopefully going to do some Wirewool spinning down there too. But this is the bit I love the most, and the reason I love it is because of this. Check this out. You guys seen Jurassic Park? What do you think this looks like? Check out the rocks that are just there. I think they look like a stegosaurus myself. The other beautiful part of this, I'm down here for 4 days. 4 whole days, which for me is amazing, and it will give me every opportunity to capture the right photograph. So I'm going to explore this whole area today. I'm going to sit up on this peninsula and just explore it and really take my time, because to be honest, if you want to get that right shot, you've got to be willing to put the time in and try and find it. So getting some nice breakages in the cloud. I keep saying breakages, I don't even know if it's a word. The best bit of advice I can give you when you're working with like the sea is keep an eye on the waves. You almost need to count them, because you'll find that there'll be a few like tame ones, and then 5 or 6 later there's a big one that comes in. Camera gear's precious, expensive. You do not want to get sea salt on it. You get sea salt on your camera gear, it's game over. It's amazing clouds though, the clouds are really good. Just need them to change colour. I can see a little bit of colour, just a very slight tinge of pink in the sky, so the clouds may actually go, certainly over there. As the sun's coming up, it's pushing away from the horizon, so the colour starts to drift across. So basically what I'm doing is, the rocks behind me here, I'll just show you, I'm using these as like a leading line, taking you into the shot. However, at the moment, I'm being a little bit of a coward, I have to say, I've got to admit it, I'm being a coward. Just because I've got my Z9, and it's like, I don't want to get sea salt on it, I really don't, but I need to move closer. It looks like the tide's going out now, so I'm counting the waves. I'm pretty much counting the waves. I've had one big one, but it didn't quite reach my camera, so I do probably need to move a little bit closer. Don't want to get caught out. There's a wave coming in, so I quickly set up, took the shot. There's another one coming in, I'm going to miss it. Oh my... Waterproof boots working. Thank God for that. Okay, so I'm just taking a photograph, and that was a big one just came in. It literally went over the bottom of my trousers, not good. So I've changed composition now. Rather than shoot lower down, I've actually raised the camera up. The reason I've done this, I'm actually shooting longer exposure too, so I'm shooting for about 90 seconds at the minute, so I put a 10 stop in. The reason I've done that is because, well, to be honest, I've got so many shots of it low down with the water sweeping back over, which looks really awesome. But I've actually lost the rocks, the foreground interest, so it's just sand in front of me now, which isn't great. So I'm shooting longer exposure, but the other reason I'm doing it is because the clouds are awesome, they're really good. So I'm getting a lot of drag. Now the great thing with the clouds is they're actually coming towards me, which for me, if you're shooting long exposure shots, whether you're doing time-lapse video or long exposure photographs, that's what you want. You want the clouds drifting towards the camera. I don't know, it just draws your eye into the photograph. It's really cool. So we're now shooting for 25 seconds. It's a little bit brighter over this way. So I've had to increase the exposure. I'm not sure about this photograph. The one thing I will say, because a 14 to 30 is so wide, so I'm shooting at 14mm, I've actually got the water both sides. I'll just flip you around. This is a DJI Osmo, which is obviously super wide also, but let's just see if it picks up both. No, so the 14 to 30 is actually wider, but what I've got in my shot is I've got the water there, but also the water there. No, there. So I've got both of those bits of water in my photograph, which looks really awesome. When you're shooting with a composition that you're not too sure about, I definitely advise moving your camera around. Different heights, different levels. Go forward, go backwards. No, go backwards, go forwards. You can see there's a shot there, but you just can't make it work. And you're thinking, oh, what am I doing wrong? Well, you're not doing anything wrong. You just need to move your feet a little bit. I'm going to move on. I'm going to come off the top of this hill and I'm going to go down further closer to the water, try and get some more seascape types of shots, see what it has to offer. But the water is like blue. I mean, obviously the water is blue, but this is like crystal blue, which is really nice. So I actually feel like I'm abroad at the minute. Okay, so Paul's setting up now. He's got 14 to 30 on wide angle, and what we've got is we've got these rocks here that are arching around like so and taking you down through the shot. And then we've still got enough with a 14 to 30, got plenty of sky in to get some drag and freeze the water. But yeah, that's a really nice photograph. Oh yes. Better run.